stock market is basically a place where transactions to buy and to sell stock happens. Like any business or any trades that you need a place to transact, the stock market is such a place where the buyers of shares and the sellers of shares can meet and do a transaction. Right? So let's assuming an investor holds shares of company A, right? And he wish to sell. Another party wish to buy the shares of company A. So both of them will try to actually do a transaction in the stock market. Okay, now the seller wants to sell company A for 10 ringgit, whereas the buyer wish to buy company A for 9 ringgit and 50 cents. Now, when such a situation occurs, there's no transaction taking place because the buyer's price and the seller's price are different. The only possibility for a transaction to take place is either the seller decided, well, he no longer wants to sell it at 10 ringgit, he will actually take the buyer's price at 9.50 and thus he sell it at 9.50 and the transaction match. Or the buyer decided, well, he's going to pay more for it rather than insisting that he want to pay 9.50 for it, he decided to pay 10 ringgit for it and therefore accept the seller's price of 10 ringgit and match the transaction. Unit trust is what we call as a collective investment scheme, meaning to say you will collect investments or amount of money from various investors, they collect it, they pull it together into a fund and then invest the fund, whether is it into stock market, into bonds or into any other financial instruments. The difference is this: if you invest in stock market directly, you are a direct participation, meaning to say you directly decide what stocks or what company you want to invest, what company or stocks you want to sell. Whereas if you participate in a unit trust, you are only investing the sum and you let the decision making to be made by the fund manager. So you no longer decide what you want to buy or to sell, but you chose to actually delegate the responsibility of making the investment decision to the fund manager.